Peace, family. Can you believe we are over 40,000 strong? I feel like it was taking forever, and I was just like, no one's ever going to subscribe to my YouTube channel. No one ever wants to see a video from me. And then we hit it and we're surpassing it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love it here. So I say all that to say, just thank you so much for being a part of my community. And if you're not currently a part of the community, go ahead and hit that subscribe. It's pretty amazing here. But if you're really feeling fancy, I would encourage you to check the description box below and join the Digital Text Club. If you're not a part of the Digital Text Club, you're probably like, what is it? But for those of you that are in the Digital Text Club, just in the comments, comment what you like about being in the Digital Text Club and, you know, check it out. Let me just introduce myself. My name is Jocelyn Renee. You can think of me as your digital loctician. My goal is always to help you confidently cultivate the healthiest set of locks possible. And so I do that with videos like this. Every Thursday, we have a Q&A with the loctician session. It's a vibe here. And so I hope that you can join. Today, I want to talk about loc brushing. I'm still, soon after this video, I promise you will have an updated how-to loc brushing video, because I did one a while ago. And I've learned some things. Also want to update you on a couple techniques and things like that. So I'm going to do the refresh. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk about this loc brush. And I purchased it with my own money. Super excited about this loc brush because I feel like it was the best of both worlds. Like, you got to brush your locks, which, you know, if you don't know, I am pro loc brushing. Like, I firmly, wholeheartedly believe and personally practice loc brushing. Like, it's a thing. It actually really does help prevent and remove lint. And so when I saw this loc brush, I was like, this is amazing. I can brush my locks and I only have to do like one motion because it's going to get like both sides at the same time. This is amazing. So I ordered this loc brush, super excited to receive it, busted out the package, and proceeded to try to add it to my typical weekly loc brushing routine. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This brush is problematic. This brush is problematic. This brush is problematic. So one of the things about loc brushing, which is like, I would say one of the most instrumental or fundamental things about loc brushing, is the actual bristles. Like, the bristles make all the difference as far as loc brushing is concerned. And so what I guess is hard to tell, because, you know, we're purchasing it from a site, so it's just pictures, and maybe I didn't read, I don't know if there was mention of it, or maybe I was just so excited of the design of it that I didn't even bother reading the description of the bristles. So anyway, I get this brush, go to brush my locks with it, and it's like sandpaper to my hair. No, this is that is not loc brushing. Like, yes, you are brushing your locks, but loc brushing, at least to me, from my perspective, is intended to, you know, help the locking process and help the hair. So it's, you know, making sure the lint is not in it, make sure if you're wet loc brushing, making sure your moisturizer is fully distributed. Like, this is it's like a synergy. Like, if we're working together here. This brush felt like it was like ripping my hair out. Like, no. And I do personally have very fine hair. My hair is soft, so and you know, caveat, because this may not apply to you, but I'm personally very tender-headed. So this relationship with this brush is just not gonna work out for me. So I was honestly very sad about that, because again, I was very excited for this brush and for the design of this brush, for what the possibilities of the functionality could be. But it's a no for me. It's a never. I can't. Like, it just was, I would be doing my locks a disservice if I continue to attempt to brush them with this hard brush, because that's the issue. The bristles of this brush are like, it's like rocks or something. They're very stiff, very hard. And so, I mean, I'm trying to think of like when there'd be a scenario where I'm like, yeah, I'll reach for that. I honestly can't do it, because when I clamped that brush onto my locks and like brushed it down, like, you know, our locks are made up of shed hair. There was shed hair like everywhere. Like, it's like pulling the structure of my lock out. I just can't. And so, you know, the bristles, like the harder bristles, are really good for trapped or embedded lint. Like, if the lint has been there for a while and you really need to dislodge it, yeah, the hard bristles are good for that. But again, we're lock brushing, or I encourage lock brushing for a more preventative approach. And so for those purposes, this brush is not the thing. So if you have purchased this brush because you've heard about lock brushing and you're like, okay, this is the brush you're telling me to brush my locks with, be very mindful of the difference between marketing and care. I strive to tell you or offer you advice from a place of care. You know, I have my own product line. I do offer lock brushes, but I'm not gonna sell you a brush or tell you to use a brush just because it's a brush. Like, again, my intention is helping you cultivate healthy locks. So I would be very careful with this brush purchase. Yeah, it's just, I can't. When I do the refresh video, it's coming, I promise it's coming. With the refresh video of the lock brushing technique, I guess we'll call this, the original video was called Lock Brushing 101. The new video, maybe we'll call it Lock Brushing 201. It's like college, it's like the next level, or Lock Brushing 401. I was really excited when I got them 400 level classes. But anyway, in that video, I will definitely be sure to show you and help you understand the different types of bristles. So be on the lookout for that video. Again, hit subscribe. I would love if you join the community. If nothing else, you don't want to, subscribe to another YouTube channel. I get it. You don't want me in your feed. I understand. But what you could do instead is to join my mailing list, and then I'll be in your inbox. Either way, I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and good vibes.